Hello, it's 20 past 1 on a cold February day. Well, it's a bit milder and there's no rain. And I'm on Bidston Hill and I'm going to take a walk along the hill from the Lighthouse, which is quite a few miles inland. It's a very old lighthouse, and also the Observatory and then the Windmill. So I hope you enjoy this. That's looking across, and that's Liverpool Cathedral over there across the Mersey. We are on the Wirral Peninsula, and here is the lighthouse. Now the observatory is no longer used as an observatory and you cannot visit it, and there's also the windmill is unusual. It's got sails, but as far as I know you cannot visit. But there is a sign here for the lighthouse, so we'll have a look. So anyone who wants to visit and fairly nearby, it's not open every day obviously, so we'll have a look at the sign and also a bit more detail. They are 1873, right on the top of Bidston Hill, and it's a long way to the sea, but it will be seen, and it did its job. Part of the Mersey Dock estate apparently, and it is private, so I suggest that the outlying building here is owned by some people who live here. Open day autumn 2025. Oh, that's a bit old, isn't it? Oh well, you'll just have to go online and it might be a bit more updated, the information on that. There, as you can see, some curtains, net curtains. Yeah, where I live, there's a clown on the ground floor, and he's got like, do not... This is in the yard inside the building, which is secure, and it's got CCTV cameras when most people just put net curtains on. It's almost like he wants the attention. He doesn't get it. Yeah, well, that's whatever you want, but... sticks in my mind. It's very odd. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few eccentrics around, isn't there? I mean, not in a good way either, they're just weird. Now, this is a United Nations of flags. Now, that's the only time you'll see some unity is on that gate, I'm afraid. It's got everything there that's... See, in the Scouts they would have had you cleaning that, but it's not right now. It's like the Women's Institute not allowed to bring cakes into the hospital. The irony is it's unsafe. yeah, just getting on with life, doing that, supplying stuff free to the local hospital, and it stopped it, you know, as you would. They do a grand job. Quite like homemade cake, and they sell it openly in a market and that, so nobody's died as far as I know. So that's the observatory. Somebody asked me just now, and I don't think it's residential because they'd have to modify it, you know, for fire escapes and that. I think it's used for business. I think that's a guess, or some kind of training thing. It'd be ideal for that. There is a car park around there for you to park up. But as a residential, I mean, all the different things that would be needed to be done. It's a fantastic building, I think, as a somewhere. But yeah, it's probably better as a, even part to do with a college or something to do with the sciences. Because after all, it was an observatory. So it's probably very interesting to have the opportunity to look around there, but it's not to be. Right, let's go through the gate of hope. With me, the dope. Yeah. There you are. See all the sandstone that's revealed. Part of the hill. And it's got its own Bidston Lighthouse. Isn't that nice? It is nice, isn't it? Yeah. Been watching the Olympics, which I've enjoyed, as the weather's not been too good. So, don't watch a lot of TV normally, but it's nice to have on. There you go. That's on another path and another day. We're going this way now, having another view of the observatory, and then heading off to the windmill. Like I say, it's one of the rare ones that's got sails upon it, but there's no opportunity to visit. I'll try and remember. I'll have a look. I don't think it's occupied either. There's not enough windows in it or things like that, I would think. As there's many mills, as you know, that have got no sails on them, but they're converted. So just my camera today. Travelling light with my thirsty boots. Walking many a mile. See, it's got those blinds that you wouldn't have in a domestic setup. Well, not normally anyway. See, in the window. Perfect. And let's see if I can manage this without falling on my back. I might go around this way. Try not to stick my finger into the line of view. Oh, baby's lost a bottle. There's the domes. That's it. There's quite, I must say, it's an interesting hill with three remarkable features on it. The lighthouse, the retired observatory, and the windmill. And that's the walk we're doing. I think it's a good choice on a day like this. It's not raining and there's no wind. We'll get some views as well up here. I'll be doing a lot longer paths and stuff like that when the weather improves. And I reward myself. I'm not a drinker, but I like to reward myself with a pint or something like that, or coffee. Some nice pubs along the canals as well. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. There's benches along here. Got to be careful where you put your feet here. I've got them on the end of my legs, which helps. And I just swing them, you know, and there we are, that's Liverpool across the Mersey, and that's Liverpool Anglican Cathedral. And if I move a little, you can see that little tower. Can you see that? See that tower? That's Liverpool Tower. And Radio City, Liverpool Radio City, has got transmits in its studio there, radio. Right. And also, we go up here, we can see from, it's on a peninsula where we are, on the Wirral Peninsula, we can see the other side of the peninsula. Hence the benches on either side here. So this is a unique part of the hill where it's clear from trees enough. And that's the other side of the Wirral. Yeah. And sit there when it's more pleasant and have some sandwiches or whatever. It almost seems like the realms of fantasy, doesn't it? It's not going to happen in the next month or so, I don't think. So keep an eye out for the windmill as we we're heading almost due south, and yeah, it's quite a pleasant place to be on any day. Not a breath of wind. Just think of the many people who've walked along here. Countless. Going back a long time, I would think. And now you're with me. I really should give you my bank detail. Oh no, I can't do that. You know, Patreon or something. But no. Don't think so. Look at that view. Isn't it wonderful? That's a better view, isn't it, there? The last person memorable was Ken Dodd. He had his church service there with all his celebrity friends and his fans. I wonder if you needed to take a flask, you know, because it would be so long when he performed his legendary performances. It'd only be fitting, wouldn't it, if you were not in the church, it'd be disrespectful, but you had your flask and that outside and they broadcast it. Because it might have been filmed, the whole thing. He was part of Liverpool. And only recently, well, a few years ago, I've been to Nottingham and his house and had a walk around there. Very interesting. Might be worth doing that. I didn't film it, but I might do that sometime. I don't know, I looked on the map, I couldn't see the Jambotti mines nearby. But obviously they're somewhere nearby, I would think. That's a bit of quite stylish artwork done there, isn't it? Very good. Let's look back towards the Observatory and across There's a bit more of the Mersey there. There's New Brighton in the foreground, and behind that of course is Merseyside and Liverpool. Looks like the Seaforth Docks cranes there. See them? Right. So just a short walk. Of course I'm going back now. I haven't wasted my time. I've taken photographs and they'll be in a slideshow, and also a couple of short reels of the views. That was most likely a sundial till somebody that desperate, you know, for the cast iron thought, I'll take it away. If I catch them, I think pillories and things like that should be brought back and humiliate these people. Let everybody know who they are and what they are. Oh, it's cruel to be. Yeah, we're all victims though, aren't we? Yeah, this is lovely. Very nice. I've never seen any local artists recently doing the Windmill or the Observatory or anything. Maybe I'm not in the right circle. You can see them as it's on a hill in the distance. This is done all in one take. So far, I might well have to pause it for some reason. You never know what, but we're getting near to the windmill soon. It's not far. I don't know whether I'll continue to where I'm parked on the road, which is downhill a short distance, or not, or just end it at the windmill. It's a choice. Just tucking my shirt in. You still remember those things, don't you? When you're a kid, tuck your shirt in. I'm ashamed of you. I hope there's a doggy. And I did pause it to tuck my shirt in. That's it, I feel respectable again now. That's better, it was too zoomed in. I don't really need to do that because we're going in the direction of the windmill anyway. And there it is coming into view. That's more panoramic again there. So let's taking my time, no rush. I used to lead organised walks and there was always some people that wanted to force the pace. Yeah. Forget about all the people at the back, the elderly and the... Done a lot of walking in Spain, that was fantastic. Really good. and I'll be doing longer walks, like I said, later on in this year. There it is with its sails. I don't think they're likely to move in the wind. It's even got a roof on it, see? Well, that's a rare thing as well. Sometimes the roof is gone and it's a total wreck inside. There's one lone window on that side. I don't think it's habitated. Even the little mice, because there's no grain in there now. Yeah, we'll get up close. That's better. Some kind of plaque. The bridge over there, but we're not going that way. Can't really read that. If you can pause it, you might be able to, like Egyptian hieroglyphics. Yeah. Well, let's go round. Some old initials and things on there. Some are quite imaginative, like that one. Where is it? MR. And that one, TD or DT, who knows. They are, there's the door. And we'll take this, it looks quite scenic, so I'll go back where the car is. Have a look there. There you go. And then I can final look back when we get near to the end. So this is another way that I've come up onto the hill. There's many ways up by the lighthouse and etc. And then the other one where that bridge is near an old water tower, which isn't here. So this is just another way. It's certainly the nearest one to the windmill. They are. Right, I'll call that a day, I think. There's nothing spectacular, and it ends it with a final view of the windmill. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Bye bye.